President Trump has signed the first major legislation addressing cryptocurrencies in the U.S. The bipartisan legislation is called the Genius Act, and it establishes a regulatory framework for the cryptocurrency market. Now, it comes less than 24 hours after Republican lawmakers passed cuts worth $9 billion to public broadcasters and foreign aid programs. House Speaker Mike Johnson addressed its passage following the final vote.
This was directed to wasteful spending in the previous State Department, of course, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and a couple of other areas. We looked at that. We thought it was a waste of taxpayer funds, and we're taking care of business.
CBS News congressional correspondent Nikole Killion joins me now. Nikole, how did the final vote for these cuts to foreign aid and public broadcasters come about?
Well, this all started with the White House putting forth this rescissions package to codify some of these DOGE cuts into law. Obviously, you remember at the very beginning of the year, the administration made a lot of cutbacks in terms of gutting some federal agencies, most notably, you'll recall USAID was one of the first agencies to be dismantled. So a lot of these cuts basically codify a lot of these cuts to foreign aid that were made from that process. And then, of course, you have another $1 billion worth of cuts to public broadcasting, like NPR and PBS through the Corporation of Public Broadcasting. The president, of course, earlier this year issued an executive order to freeze funding for those entities. So this codifies, again, some of those cuts, but it is something that is took some time to get through Congress. They had to get it done by today. Otherwise, that funding would have remained intact.
And of course, we've heard House Speaker Johnson say that more of those cuts could be coming. So definitely more to come there. I mentioned the White House championing this piece of crypto legislation today. This, of course, a really big moment for the cryptocurrency industry. What was the push behind this on Capitol Hill?
Well, talking to a lot of lawmakers up here, they argue that, when it comes to crypto, it's kind of like the Wild West, right? Like there's no real regulations right now. So that's what makes this Genius Act in particular, which more specifically would provide a regulatory framework for stable coins, so significant. There are other pieces of crypto legislation that Congress is working on. Of course, we saw the House just yesterday pass 2 additional bills, one that would provide a market structure for cryptocurrencies in terms of determining whether they would be treated as a commodity or a security, and also some legislation to prevent the central bank from creating its own digital currency or assets. So those measures continue to work their way through Congress, but certainly this Genius Act, while it did have some starts and stops here on Capitol Hill, was one that did win bipartisan support, which is why it made it to the president's desk today.
Yeah, I've covered the crypto industry for a while. A lot of people looking for clarity around what you just mentioned, that difference between security and commodity. So something we'll be watching closely. Nikole, thank you.
You bet.